Hello and welcome back to Jack's Tracks Records Contest. This is Tag. I'm Jack, and today we are going to be entering Chris Hansen TV's The 5Ws contest. I will go first. Okay, who is your favorite artist or band? My favorite artist or band is Greta Van Fleet. A lot of you that are watching this may be judgmental of this because they're quite a new band. A lot of people compare them to Led Zeppelin, especially this album. I don't think sounds at all like Led Zeppelin. Their first album resembles them, but I prefer Greta Van Fleet by a lot because they do incorporate a lot of progressive elements, like I hear Rush and a lot of their stuff, and I'm an organ player and they have a ton of organ in their stuff because their bass player also plays keyboards. So my favorite band ever.
So my favorite band, this is not my copy, is Green Day, and I love them because I don't know, I just kind of like them for like about 2 years now. I just kind of was like drawn to them. I just kind of like their stuff. And actually, funny enough, like the week that I got in, I was like, oh, these guys are cool. I wonder if they're like doing a tour. And then I like Googled it, and they like had just announced the Hella Mega Tour, which I ended up seeing them on a year late because of COVID. But yeah, my favorite band is Green Day by far.
By far.
No one compares to Green Day.
Okay. What is your favorite album from question 1? The Battle at Gardens Gate. It is an amazing masterpiece. Double LP. It's really funny because I saw the first show that they played all of the material on. So on their Strange Horizons tour, the first Bank Amphitheater show in Nashville, that was the first ever show that I saw them. And that was the first time they played anything off of the Battle at Gardens Gate, which is really, really, really cool. So right here we have Heat Above, My Way Soon, Broken Bells. I think it's really cool that they designed symbols for all of their stuff. I think that's pretty interesting. Heat Above, My Way Soon, Broken Bells, Built by Nations, Age of Machine, Tears of Rain, Stardust Cores, Caravel's one of my favorites. Strip the Light, Fantastic's amazing. There's not one song to skip on here. The cover is really, really cool. It kind of has this embossed feel. If you can get your hands on the Target pressing, it is really recommended. They're all cut from the same plates, and they sound fantastic. I believe it was pressed at Palace, I believe.
What's this made in France?
And Palace is in where? Germany?
German.
So, I guess not, but maybe Optimal? I don't know. I don't know where it was pressed, but it sounds fantastic. Really recommend it.
Really? So, my favorite album from this band, that's great, is American Idiot. I was very lucky that you have this in your collection. You actually have a different pressing than me. I'll get into that later. So, I just love this record, like, so much. It is rock opera, which I love.
It's not a rock opera. American Idiot is not a rock opera.
What do you mean it's not a rock opera? It's a rock opera. Google it. It's a rock opera. The main character is the Jesus of Suburbia, who meets his friend.
That's like a character.
Saint Jimmy is also a song. Loser. This is a rock opera, idiot. I love the story of this. This
Idiot.
is turned into a
Idiot. Get it?
American. It was turned into a Broadway musical. If that doesn't prove my point enough. I just love every song on here. It was recorded great. There's actually a documentary about as a rock opera.
American Idiot is more like Hair than Jesus Christ Superstar or Rent. It's built on situational concepts and song scenes rather than going through a narrative.
We get it. I was right and you were not.
Not really at all.
This is, you actually have an older pressing, which is cool because they changed a lot of the stuff. But I just love this record. It's just great, and I never skip any of the songs. Jesus of Suburbia on here is my favorite song of all time. It's my most favorite song of all time.
Popular.
And I listen to my copy so much. I love this album so much. It's a great record.
When did you buy the album? I bought my copy. I pre-ordered it because I was a huge Greta Van Fleet fan. Rush used to be my favorite band, and they're still second favorite. I mean, I love Rush so much. But I pre-ordered it because I knew it was going to be good. I had heard the single My Way Soon and Heat Above, which is now my favorite song of all time. and pre-ordered my copy off Target. I also pre-ordered it with Cheap Trick's In Another World. on a picture disc, which is now going up in value as well. So yeah, that's when I bought my copy. When did you buy your copy, Tag?
So actually, while you were doing your little spiel about how you love Greta Van Fleet, I pulled up my Discogs to check. Isn't that neat?
Yeah.
So I got this, not this. I got my copies 6 months ago at Barnes and Noble because I had their greatest hits.
Also, we don't shop at like Target and Barnes and Noble like all the time. If that's what you're like thinking.
We support local record stores.
These are like very like coincidental that we're
Yes.
like showing.
Well, the thing is, mine is a Barnes and Noble
Exclusive.
Yeah, so I had the greatest hits. That was one of my first 5 records. It's called God's Favorite Band, and that actually didn't have Jesus of Suburbia on it because it's a 9-minute long song, because it wouldn't fit on the disc. So I was like, I need this. So my copy is limited to 2,000. It's a Barnes and Noble like gray double LP. Got it for a great
That's
price.
pathetic. If your favorite album was pressed on gray vinyl,
It has gone up much in value.
mine has gone up more. It's okay.
Well, mine went up.
It's okay though.
Okay, well that's nice.
Okay.
So I got it 6 months ago at Barnes and Noble because it was only sold there, and I would have. But they are expensive. I've never seen one new for like less than $50 now.
Okay.
So I made the right call.
Okay. Where did you buy the album? Target.com.
Barnes and Noble.
Why did you buy the album? Because Greta Van Fleet's my favorite band, and I knew I would like the album.
Because I loved the album already, and I loved every song on it, and I wanted to hear my favorite song on vinyl.
Okay. Chris, I will be emailing you our guesses for the
I think we made some good guesses.
the top 5 favorite drummers. I was just introduced to your channel from Robert's On My Turntable, so I haven't gotten a chance to watch your videos yet. But
I did watch the one contest video.
Yeah, but I did see that you are into metal, so we made our guesses around that.
We did.
So yeah, there we go. Huge congrats on turning 50. Yeah.
You gotta say it, then I say it.
Okay. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Jack's Tracks Records.
Contests!